Hello folks. Now you guys all know that this is my profile picture. It's been this since before the first current video, and I don't think it's ever gonna change if I'm being honest. But I thought I'd just have it as a background photo for this video. I might leave information about the photo at the end of the video if I remember to do it, but I highly doubt you guys care enough. We'll see. But anyway, so for the past 10 months, since last July, I've posted nothing but PSWs and BBMs. Behemoth Blogmaster will probably always outnumber any other video on the channel, simply because it's the easiest video for me to make and it's what I like the most. But I do miss the days when I just upload all sorts of stuff, and I do feel like it's time that we started doing that again. So I recently discovered a channel called Any Austin. I'll make sure to put that on screen there. I know he looks like Scott the Woz, but trust me, he's gotta be one of the most unique YouTubers I've seen in a long time. He could even be the next Lambhoot. Just take a look at this clip of one of his videos.
This corner of Hyrule Field. This is a really weird feeling spot to me. You know, there's a lot of images that come to mind when I think about Ocarina of Time, and none of those images are this spot. There's nothing here, there's no reason to go here. This place only exists as a consequence of other stuff that they wanted to make. It is a space between the cracks of Ocarina of Time, because they knew where they wanted Castletown to go, and they knew where they wanted the ranch to be, and when they put all that stuff where they wanted it to be, this place just ended up here.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that blew some of you guys' minds, right? If you really enjoyed that clip, go watch his stuff. It's not like I'm going to upload his stuff here, so, go to Any Austin and you'll find more of it. But in order to keep this channel from being invaded by BBM and keep it from getting too stale, I'm going to have to upload something that's out of the blue and kind of unusual. And I figured I'd just do the Any Austin approach and poke fun, or at least analyze the logic behind cartoons. Yes. I really hope you guys understand that this is a joke, and it's not like these cartoons are capable of replicating reality perfectly, but I still thought it would be fun to just, go through cartoons, analyze them, and see how it would have worked in real life, if it would have worked at all. And if you guys don't think that's right, would you rather me just make fun of a homeless or disabled person instead? Let me know. Obviously, I'm just joking, but in this video, we're going to look at 4 clips from a guy that uploads cartoon clips called Area 89. Why am I looking through 4 clips instead of 5? Because cows have 4 stomachs, damn it. So without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the first clip, which is from SpongeBob SquarePants. Why on hell earth is this 6-legged intelligent being from 1965, according to the SpongeBob wiki, reading a newspaper right next to the open frickin' road? Forget the fact that it hasn't dissolved due to being underwater. That's just downright dangerous, Squidward. I mean, come on. Usually people go out to the road, bring it in, and then read it. Was Paperboy not throwing it hard enough for you?
I'd like you to meet my cousin Stanley. We're related. There's 2 of them!
I like how Squidward takes 3.5 seconds to look at Stanley before he realizes he's there. I know it seems longer than that, but that's only because I slowed the footage down. Let me show you again.
I'd like you to meet my cousin Stanley. We're related. There's 2 of them!
Seems pretty legit, am I right? Also, that was very interesting, Stanley. I had no idea cousins were supposed to be related to each other. I thought you would have been I don't know, college roommates or something. I would have never guessed that you guys were related had you not said it. Good on you, Stanley. Good on you. Now I want you guys to take a close look at this door here. Notice how it just opened inward, and then it opens outward. What the hell? I didn't know you had one of them saloon doors, boy. I do realize that it makes it easier on the animators to do it that way, but come on, how do you lock the door at night? What? They just show up? He doesn't even need to call them, they just park right in front of his house and that's it? Hold on there, Squidward. We need to analyze this for a second. Take your stuff out of the damn moving van. First of all, this truck's door is open just for conveniency. Make of that what you will. And also, the majority of Squidward's furniture consists of those 6 boxes and a lamp. Like, look, just look. 6 boxes and a lamp. Why is there a lamp there? What's the point? It sticks out like the occasional black hair on my mostly blonde arm. Like, why not just draw more boxes? It makes no sense. And then Squidward hitches a ride with the moving man instead of, I don't know, taking his own damn vehicle. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, so I think I just got the most illogical cartoon out of the way out of these 4. Ren and Stimpy and Looney Tunes are not on the list, so I think it's safe to say these next 3 cartoons are going to be a tad bit normal. With that said, the next clip is from Rugrats. Now, there isn't much wrong with this one, however, I would like to comment on a few things. So without further ado, on with the clip.
I don't understand this, Stu. You've kept shopping lists, candy wrappers, and what appears to be a bag of moldy French fries.
Okay, I already have a few things to say here. First and foremost, the modern day age of children probably only know Stu from the chocolate pudding meme, or maybe even the reboot from 2021, but we don't talk about that. Basically, if you haven't watched the original cartoon, from what I hear, he's what they call... hold on a second, let me find it in my notes here. Stupid ass dip crack. Or in other words, he's kind of the moronic, not so smart dad. Now look, what's most important here is that he cares for his children, but from what I hear, he does pretty bad and, well, maybe not bad, but just not wise decisions. And I never really watched that much of the show back then, especially not these days, but this is just from what I hear. And this guy's a grown-up with his own house, his own car, his own children, and he just leaves trash all over the house? Like, really? Well, actually, it's time for me to do a bit of confessing. I'm not exactly the cleanest person in the world. I myself leave trash on the floor sometimes. However, for one, it's not nearly as bad as, say, this. And 2, I'm not the head of my own house, and I definitely don't have any children for sure. I know it's still kind of ridiculous, but not as ridiculous as this. And fun fact, in that sucky-ass era of Behemoth Blogmaster, I would always be so scared to leave trash behind to where you guys would see it that I often would have to clear off my table before recording. However, though, in episode 49, I specifically said that I didn't brush my teeth every day back then, so it makes no sense. It's like, you're worried about people seeing your trashy room, but you're not worried to just admit that you don't brush your teeth every day and think everybody thinks you're a freak? That doesn't seem right. But anyways, I've been blabbering long enough. Let's get back to the cartoon.
I always keep a record of everything I buy.
Oh, that's nice. Why didn't you just keep the sales receipts?
This guy be talking sense. Like, seriously. Stu goes out of his way to throw away every single sales receipt, but he doesn't go out of his way to throw away all the shopping lists that he doesn't need anymore, and not to mention all the other garbage that he has. It's like he's intentionally putting himself into a pickle. I guess that's why his name is Stu Pickles. Okay, we're at the end of the clip now, and only now are we getting to our one and only flaw. I want you guys to take a close look at that footage again and tell me what's wrong with it. You guessed it, that tiny-ass mug that can almost literally fit inside the mother's mouth is having coffee poured into it as if it were bottomless. What the actual heck? Why do so many animators do this crap? I mean, look! Just look! Even Pixar does it. Like, that fat-ass mouth with that grain of sand? Are you kidding me? I think I've had about enough of that, though, so out of these 2 cartoons, Rugrats is the most normal. Let's see if I can continue with our 3rd clip from Jimmy Neutron. Why do Jimmy and Sheen have regular eyeballs, but Carl only has the pupils? I know it's like that for every episode, but if you take a look at these 2 police officer dudes, who we'll see in a second, you can tell that they both have the same issue. Even when the guy on the right lifts up his sunglasses, you can still see it. I demand some consistency.
Push on and tuck. Cool.
Okay, a number of things here. First of all, and this is probably the least important, but that door there is not much more than, like, half this man's height. And I know he's an adult, as for Jimmy Neutron, he's like a 10-year-old child, but I still think that door should have been taller. Secondly, look at the size of those trees in the background. Holy crap, they're like the ones you see in Africa. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the majority, if not all neighborhoods in the United States have some policy that your trees cannot be that freaking huge. They would cover other people's yards, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on. And yes, I'm going to assume that Jimmy Neutron's neighborhood is in the United States. Finally, this guy here was able to go to law enforcement school, pass all the tests, get his badge, everything, but he doesn't know how to use a freaking megaphone? Oh, and just as a little bonus, this guy here is eating a donut because why the hell not? We gotta keep the cliches going.
Jimmy Neutron, this is the police. Come out with your hands over your head.
Fun fact, when I heard him say that for the first time, I misunderstood him and thought he said Tomatotron. However, though, I quickly realized that it didn't make sense, and I can't trigger my brain to make it sound like he's saying Tomatotron now that I know what he's actually saying, which just sucks.
That's physically impossible.
It's actually not, Jimmy. I mean, maybe for an off-model character like you it is, but any non-disabled human being that's not like a small baby will easily be able to do it. Alright, we are now at our final clip, and you guys probably didn't know this, but not only are these in order from largest duration to smallest duration, but they're also in order from first uploaded to most recent uploaded. Yeah. However, though, it being the shortest clip does not mean that it'll take us quicker to get through it. I have low faith that this next cartoon will be that much more logical than SpongeBob, because we are gonna look at the granddaddy of all immortal cartoon shows, The Simpsons. Okay, so it appears that Homer forgot to take out his trash on this Thursday, which is why the dump truck guy just drove right past him and went to Ned Flanders' house instead. But it appears that Ned Flanders' trash is only that bag of ice right there. It could be because Ned is that hardcore Christian that we all know of, and he thinks that God doesn't want him to have too much ice in his fridge or some dumb crap like that. But I don't know, it just seems like a waste to get rid of that hard water, you know what I mean? And even if it's not hard, like it's all melted and stuff, just pour it down the bathtub drain. I mean, come on. No. We need to look at that again. We can clearly see that it takes this guy 5 steps to get to Ned Flanders' trash, but in the next shot, he's right next to the dump truck and he's able to just hop on it and carry on with his day. This is the kind of crap that gives drunk-ass dogs seizures. Now take a listen to this next part.
Hey, wait! Stop! I have garbage!
Hearing that just now put this image in my head. Take a look.
Stop! I have garbage!
Oh. In all seriousness, though, there's really no reason why this guy shouldn't have been able to hear Homer say, "Hey!" because he doesn't start taking off until after that. Maybe there's a reason why he's ignoring him and I just need to watch the episode or something, but I don't know. I mean, at least Homer actually does take out his trash, unlike Stu, who just keeps all of it, so I guess that is an improvement. But you'd think carrying that freaking trash bin over your head would be really heavy with all the trash in it, but I don't know, I'm not a mathematician in that kind of field, so who knows. Alright, so in conclusion, the cartoons in order from most logical to least logical, we would have to say Rugrats, Simpsons, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob. Don't you think it's kind of weird that the 3D animated show is less logical than the 2D animated show that kind of inspired SpongeBob? Like, both shows have a restaurant that starts with Krusty, both star a yellow character, both have been running for an insanely long time. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that the 3D cartoon is wedged in the middle of those two, but anyway. Alright, well, you guys can probably tell this by now, but I'm actually recording through the videos themselves instead of using the microphone function, because the microphone function just randomly decided to stop working. So I kind of have to work around that issue. And because of that, I kind of need to upload this as soon as possible, so no more information about anything else. Like, I'm not going to tell you the history behind this picture or anything like that. we need to get this done. So, if you like this episode, please let me know, or not episode, but if you like this video, please let me know, and I might make more, I don't know, but I gotta go, so I'll see you guys in the future. Goodbye.